Hello, my name is Hugh. What I want to talk to you about is downsizing. This obviously means different things to different people, but in this context, we're talking about getting rid of assets that you've had around you all your life. As you start your life, you probably had a small place and battled to furnish it. And as time goes on, you'll have accumulated more and more assets, a lot of furniture, moved into a bigger house or a bigger and bigger house, and you will have had children and they will have moved out of the house. And when that happens, you'll find that you've accumulated a lot of their goods. They've left them behind for various reasons. They probably don't have enough of their own storage space to take them from you. But in downsizing, you really need to give those children back the assets that they've left with you, conveniently for them. So the steps that we need to take are, first of all, realizing that there's a problem. Secondly, I think, is that once you've downsized, a whole new world opens up for you. You'll have a smaller space to worry about, less to clean, fewer things in your way. You won't lose assets, and everything will be neat and tidy. So the first step is probably just to declutter in your existing house. When you look at your clothing, for argument's sake, you'll find that you've got too many of one set of clothes, like in my golf shirts. I've probably got 20 golf shirts. The reality is, how many do I need? And the answer is less than 10. So if I give away 10 golf shirts, there'll be people out there that'll be extremely happy to have them. I won't miss them. And this is what decluttering is all about. There are things that we have that we've just accumulated and we need to get rid of them. You'll have electrical appliances that don't work properly. You'll find that you've got things without the right connecting cables. All sorts of things you'll have too many of. Books is another thing. We accumulate things and we have bookcases. And a lot of the books that you've got, you probably never read. So we need to give those away. But within your house, there are assets that you've got which could be valuable or certainly could have intrinsic value. And you'll want to pass those on to your children. And the best time to do that is now. It's not feasible to wait for your estate to distribute those assets. So your children will appreciate them during your life and you'll see them being properly used. So now's the time to do something about it. The next step is probably to work out what size house you really need to have. And that is easy to do. You measure up the room sizes that you want, how many rooms you want, and you'll probably find that you cut down to about 1,000 square feet. So then the next exercise is to find the right house in the right place. And my advice is always to look for a level house. The last thing that you need when you're 70 is to be tripping over steps and breaking something. So that will be fundamental to how you find your new house. The location of your house is obviously a very personal choice and a tricky one. It might be where you've holidayed before, where you've got friends, but for whatever reason, there will be places out there that will suit your lifestyle. You might want to go into a community where there are facilities like restaurants or frail care centers, etc. So it's going to depend on your health and your mobility. So these are the things that we need to think about as we contemplate this move. Our program is designed to take all the stress away and give you a clear-cut path as to what to do. So there will be things that you won't think of until you read them in our checklist and realize that something's got to be done. You're going to need time on your side. You're you're going to need to pack things, which is a very tedious exercise, but it's got to be done. Inevitably, you're going to find that you've got boxes packed away with somebody else. And when you start to look for something, you'll need to know which box to look in. So all of these issues come into our program. And primarily, the exercise is to make it clear-cut, easy to understand, and give you peace of mind that your downsizing will be an easy step. Thank you.